Yes guys, welcome back to another episode of our Predicting Player Future Moves. Now today we're talking about a player that not necessarily is at the beginning of their career, probably say he's not necessarily near the end of their career either. Maybe just going into the latter stages, coming into his sort of peak if you like. I'm not going to say any more than that, you'll probably be able to work it out potentially before you even watch the video. Before we jump into it and we talk about this player in a bit more detail, please hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell guys. Bosh! Literally 1 second, one button, job done. You will literally be notified every time there's a video uploaded to our channel. And today we're talking about this monster.
Today we're talking about Aston Villa's Tyrone Mings. Now, before he made his move to Aston Villa, he was at Chippenham, which is kind of near Swindon area. On the back of that, got moved to Ipswich, and then obviously did quite well in the Championship there. Eventually got his move to Bournemouth with Eddie Howe there. Had a few injuries, but eventually got himself fit, made his way to Aston Villa. Now, Tyrone Mings is a centre-back. I think he can play comfortably as part of a back four or a back 3/5 and be comfortable in either formation. In fact, he's done that at national level and club level, and he also can play left back and has done so in the past. So what's Mings like as a footballer now? He's really quick, really athletic. I think that's vitally important in the Premier League, given the fact how quick the game is and how physical the game is. He's really developed himself into a leader as well. I believe he's a vice captain at Aston Villa. Touched on it earlier, obviously had the armband a few times when Grealish hasn't played in the past. His communication skills have really been evident as well. You can often hear him being the loudest and most vocal player, organising the team, which is really important, and probably a big influence of that is John Terry behind the scenes. And then the size of him as well. Typical centre-half, lots of physicality, can win a lot of aerial duels, can often be a threat in both boxes as well. Very good qualities for a Premier League player. So Mings is 27, very good age for a centre-back, decent amount of experience under his belt, particularly in the Premier League. He's also English as well. I'm going to go and talk about that in a little bit more detail. He has obviously made some appearances at international level. So Villa purchased Tyrone Mings from Bournemouth for a fee of around £20 million. Decent money at the time. Eventually has helped Aston Villa secure themselves in the Premier League regularly now. Current market value, I'll say, is around £45 million. He's obviously made his debut for England, so that's just been bumped up a little bit. And obviously, given his age as well, at 27, he's had good experience in the Premier League already. However, he hasn't got loads and loads of years in front of him. He's obviously played for England at national level as well. He's made 7 appearances, been quite vital over the last year or so amongst the England camps. Okay, this is my prediction for Tyrone Mings then. So time of recording is January 2021. That is my prediction date. In terms of the move date, I'm actually going to go for the summer of 2022 for £60 million, which is only 18 months away. Now, that is quite quick in terms of duration. However, obviously, the age comes into factor a bit more with Tyrone Mings. If we left it any longer, in terms of, say, 2023, 2024, it's creeping up to his 30. So I think if he ever going to make that move away from Villa to a bigger club, it's going to be happening quite soon. So, yeah, in the summer of 2022. And I think he's going to go for around £60 million. Obviously, continue to play for Gareth Southgate in England as well. Touched on earlier, no doubt we'll go to the Euros with England during the summer, and obviously just bump up his valuation that little bit more.
There you have it guys, it is Aston Villa centre-half Tyrone Mings. Now he has got lots of quality attributes, especially for a centre-half, especially in the modern game, especially in the Premier League. Now I'd love to hear your thoughts on this player actually, because he's not necessarily a young player who's still got lots of time to develop. He's sort of in his peak years and he's ready to sort of maybe make that final move at a big club. Before we sign out guys, please leave this video a like. It does help with the YouTube algorithm as well. And leave a comment as well. Do you agree with Tyrone Mings? Do you not agree with my thoughts with Tyrone Mings? Last thing to sort of mention is, if you missed last week's episode, there is a link in the description below. Please go and check that out after you watch the end of this video. We'll see everyone next week.